Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in today. Today, Kimberly and I would like to talk to you about being petty. You know, petty, that's one of those words that as soon as you hear it, you have thoughts that come into your mind about a particular event or something that happened to you. Whatever happened behind that petty incident, it just immediately came to the surface. So here's what we want to talk to you about and encourage you with. There's a cure for petty. Let's talk a little bit about what petty is, and then we'll talk about how to cure it.
What petty is taking something that's very small, a molehill, and making a mountain out of it, magnifying that one thing over everything else.
A couple of examples that come to mind. I chuckle at this because this one has actually happened with us about the tissue roll. I remember early in our marriage, we would have a little heated conflict about how the tissue roll was supposed to happen in the toilet.
Right. The right way and the wrong way.
Yeah, so the right way that I've come to realize, the right way is for that toilet paper to roll down from the front.
Over the front.
Over the front. Not for that tissue to roll down
underneath,
from the
hidden
back. Yeah.
From everything.
So, just arguments like that. I mean, what difference does it make? When you get the tissue off the roll, when you take the tissue off the roll and use it, it's all going down to the same place, whether you get it from the front or from the back. And then here's another example. Say one spouse has an issue with having a glass sitting on the wood table, the dining room table, without a coaster underneath it. So here's petty. Petty is if your spouse has that glass on the table, and because it irritates you and irks you to no end, you take that glass and you pour it down the sink instead of just simply putting the coaster.
Slide that coaster underneath.
Underneath it, that's right.
Right.
So those are just a couple of basic, simple examples, but they happen all the time.
They do.
Scripture says the little foxes that spoil the vine. And petty is those little things that creates problems, creates friction, and before you know it, you're in World War III with your spouse. So the cure for petty is simply this: search for peace in your relationship and work to maintain it.
Work to maintain it.
Search for peace and work to maintain it. That means it's work, it's deliberate, but it's worth it. Thank you for watching today.
Thank you.
Have a good one.